Hey guys, I just wanted to update the tutorial I did with Drongo's artillery the other day. Some of the problems encountered with RHS artillery got worse when Drew and I tried it, so um, it's better to use the vanilla ones. You should be able to see my cursor this time. I left the Drongo's artillery module there. Again, you can get that from F5 or systems. Look for Drongo's artillery, just the one module, and I'll open it up again. Debug mode, well, I guess it's false, but I'm going to put true. Strict uses false. No delay, true. So it'll fire a lot faster. But for you doing this for a mission, you wouldn't want the debug mode on necessarily, and you might want the delay on. So you could change this processing time, but it's variable, which is interesting. So again, you go to F2, which is groups. There's the artillery self-propelled gun platoon. Put that here. Right click on the leader, sync it to the module. And this time I'm going to put in some mortar guys. You have to go to single, and there's the, where is it, Mark 6 mortar. If you hold down control, you can place multiple guys. And with the last guy, you can lift off the control. So I got 4 guys. So again, I'm going to right click on that guy, sync to the module. And that should be, save it. I'm going to export to multiplayer just to make sure it gets multiplayer. I'm already set up to play in multiplayer. The default is playing single player, which is fine. It just, if you wanted to have respawn, it wouldn't work. So you can go to play and play in multiplayer. And it'll ask you if you want to set up a LAN thing or set up the server, and you can do it that way. Well, it doesn't seem to work that way for actually having other people play, at least not for me. Anyway, so just me. I had this set up so we could have multiple people on this mission. But since it's just me, I'll disable the AI so we don't have them running around being a nuisance. So there's our self-propelled artillery and our mortar team. They both work the same way, basically. You can see debug mode is on. Again, the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out where you are, because you need to put that coordinate in. And where am I? Where is the grids? There we go. So 144.80 by 1631, roughly. That's good enough. 144.80, and what was it? 1631. And click spotter. And it says this is what you want. You want to see spotter coordinates registered. There's all this other stuff shows that I have an acre radio, which you need. You need some kind of radio. Since we use acre, that's fine. Start with the mortars this time. Again, if you know your coordinates of your target, you can do it that way. Or if you know the azimuth and range, you can do it that way. So what I was thinking of doing is sending the mortars out to that house. So the range is, okay, it's 067 azimuth, and the range is 2935. The maximum range of these mortars, I think, is 4K, 4 clicks. So we can enter that in 067, comma 2935. Hit polar. Polar coordinate registered. So we want to use the mortars. So we'll click on the mortars, we'll control, and hit polar. Then we get this screen. So it's by default, it goes, these are the rounds you can fire. You can fire a flare, smoke round, or HE shells. But it's on spot, and there's only, trajectory's only high. This doesn't matter for a spotting round, it's only going to fire one round. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter, sheaf size. So when you're ready, hit commit, xmit, commit.
Message to observer, over.
So one of these guys is going to be ready to fire. Not sure which one. Probably the leader, that guy. It's windy up here.
Shot over.
So he's fired. Maybe we'll keep an eye on the house.
Splash over.
So that was a little short. I don't know, maybe 20 yards short. And looks like, actually I don't know, maybe, yeah, that's right. I don't know if it damaged the house or if the house was like that before. Doesn't look like, I guess that's the way it was. But, so we can adjust fire. Say, well, we want to go long, so it's this one will go. Again, if it was long, you want it to come back some. You go minus whatever you want, and then. But in this case, we're going to go say 30 long. I think the azimuth is okay. We'll see what happens when you hit click adjust. This will go back to 0, so you know it took. We're going to go. We're going to stay with the circle, but I think we're going to go down to 50 meters sheaf size, and we'll go to fire for effect and commit. So hopefully now we'll see all 4 guys fire. And they'll each fire 3 rounds. They'll probably all get their rounds off before the first rounds land. It's interesting because the first volley is usually pretty much all at the same time.
Shot over.
After that, oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that before. I'm using Arma FXP, so see the firing again. Wow, that's pretty cool. They get a little more ragged. Yeah, they get a little more ragged as they go. Oops, so, where did he go? There he is.
Splash over.
So they should cover. That was pretty close. They got in front of it, behind it. I'm not sure where the other ones landed, but destroyed the house. And I'm guessing the shrapnel coverage is probably concerned. Well, the spread, there is wind, so the spread is probably bigger than 50 meters, but good enough for me. Destroyed the house. So,
End of mission. Out.
mission. Let's see, we can plot. So we'll just hit the middle of this, roughly the middle. We'll do 161 by 170 for the artillery. It's pretty close, but 16100 by 17000. And register the coordinates. So target coordinates registered. We're on the self-propelled guns by default. Control target. Again, it'll fire a spotting round, and we'll try low trajectory, see how that goes. So the leader will turn his turret and aim at that thing. I guess they all will. See what happens.
Shot over. Splash over.
So it was a little right of the tower, which is right in the middle. So we can go left. So minus, let's say 70. And we'll go down 30. Adjust. 100 meter sheaf is good for circular. We'll do fire for effect. And let's go back to, let's keep it low. See what happens. So it says it's processing the fire mission. See if we can get away from this Ace Arsenal thing. Not sure why it's showing up here. But, okay, there they all go. None of them firing into the ground, thankfully. They're all crossing.
Splash over.
May have got a little bit too much left, but it's okay. I mean, look how far the shrapnel goes. It's well outside. Yeah, once again, it would be cool if they said rounds complete when they fired the 3 rounds, but that's fine. And end mission.
End of mission. Out.
So that's it. Definitely works better with the vanilla guys. I used all RHS guys before. When I tried firing mortars before, I could barely hear them fire, even though I think I was closer than I am now to where they are. But so the effect is probably the same. Anyway, we will end it there. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.